Okay, so my wife, having caught on to my renewed interest in baseball cards, got me a mystery package off of eBay. I covered up all names to protect the innocent, but it looks to have been sent from a residential address in Plainwell, Michigan. I have absolutely no idea what's inside, and she told me last night that she does not have any idea either, because I guess she ordered them some time ago. All right, it looks like a some Cardinals related items. Awesome. This is my team. I collect primarily Cardinals cards and other interesting cards, but I was born and raised in St. Louis. Went to undergrad there, went to law school there. I am far from home and a bit homesick for my baseball team. So that's the idea here. Let's see what we got. It looks like there's a variety. We've got the recent a team card of from the recent Top Series. Oh, so these are all over the place. It's just a random assortment. 96 Pinnacle Todd Stottlemyre. That's a cool card. Bob Tewksbury. And one of my least favorite designed Upper Deck series. This is the one where they take the exact same image of the player, condense it down into a tiny rectangle, and make it black and white and blurry. But I do like Bob Tewksbury. Here it is, by contrast. Probably one of my favorite baseball cards. Not necessarily Todd Zeal, but I think this is 91 Stadium Club. Or 92 Stadium Club. The photography on these cards is just exceptionally beautiful. The player positions are interesting. They're always unique, and the colors are just fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Pedro Guerrero, Rene Rocha, Luis Alicea, Renteria. You know, when he came to St. Louis, I predicted he would be the next big star. And I remember having a debate with my 8th grade social studies teacher about whether he'd be better than A-Rod. I was wrong about that. Alicea. Bernard Gilkey. Here's this cool Upper Deck. 93 Upper Deck. Have that one. Here's another awesome Stadium Club card. De Leon. Brian Barber rookie. Jeff Parrott rookie. Omar Olivares. Steve Peters. Tom Lawless. A sweet Ron Gant Pinnacle Express. I don't know what year this is from. Sometime in the 90s. 94, 95, something like that. Tom Pagnazzi. Jose Oquendo, Alan Watson. This is a sweet Ray Langford 95 Flair. This is a very cool card. You get the player sort of profile image and then an action shot side by side. I don't know why more cards don't do that. Here's another one, John Mabry. Here is Matt, literally Jesus Carpenter, on Jackie Robinson Day. Although you wouldn't really know it. He's probably wearing 42. And Vince Coleman. These cards are in, this has a little tiny dent at the top. They're in really good shape. And then there's a second package. Just more Cardinals cards. Birds in the Garden. Yes, they share youth and pop. Hey, okay. Well, there's Dexter Fowler, who's been basically sidelined at this point. Randall Grichuk, who's on the Blue Jays now. Piscotty. Loved Stephen Piscotty, but was happy to see him traded to the A's because his mom was sick. It's a trade apparently that made sense on and off the field. Cool. Luke Weaver with some kind of future stars, I guess it says behind him. I didn't even know that was a like an insert or a, I don't know what you call it, parallel, whatever. I'm not really so familiar yet with the terminology. We've got another Birds in the Garden. Yachty. My wife and I both love Yachty Molina. He is, he should be in the Hall of Fame someday. He's got to be one of the greatest defensive catchers ever. You all can disagree with me about that. Awesome Adam Wainwright card. Wow. So this must be, it's Donruss 18. What is this? Like some kind of Donruss like throwback series. Panini Donruss. Okay, some kind of cool card. Here's these old Bowmans. What is this, like a 90 Bowman or something like that? Frankly, I have no idea how to tell on this card. 90. Alan Bennis. For some reason, when I was young, I used to collect his brother, Andy Bennis, who I think was probably, in terms of stats, the better pitcher. But he was on the Padres. I don't know why I did that. There's a Jordan Hicks rookie. Carson Kelly. We'll see if he can do anything behind at the plate. He's I think a plus defensive catcher, but he batted like some abysmal average this past year. He had minimal appearances though. Geronimo Pena, Bob Tewksbury. Cool. See what I mean? This is an awesome card. It's just super dynamic, really crisp where it needs to be. I think I've talked about this card before. Tom Pagnozzi. Another cool. Pat Hankey. Bob Tewksbury here. SP. I like this 91 Upper Deck. I like this design too. Oh, there he is. Jose Martinez. One of the funnest players to watch of any player. He is a really interesting guy. And as a fun anecdote, I learned that his father also played in the majors and was the player who hit the homer that bounced off Jose Canseco's head, if you've ever seen that. I think I have that right. Sean Lowe. It's an odd card. Mark Whitten. Bernard Gilkey. I must have 100 Bernard Gilkey cards. Cesar Cedeno. Bob Forsch. Oh, Whitey Herzog. What a grumpy man. He looks happy there. But a great manager. Lefty. Pendleton. Another Tewksbury. You know, someone would be disappointed by getting a whole slew of Bob Tewksburys, but not me. Eric Davis for when he was on the Cards. Not... God, I don't even remember that. Well, this is his Black Diamond card. Alright, he bounced around. I just remember him as playing for the Reds. And to close it out, another Bob Tewksbury. It's awesome. So, thanks very much to my wife, and thanks to you all for watching, and here's a whole bunch of baseball cards.